Eric, I keep asking you to stop coming on this podcast and hurting yourself.
Spitting in my face. Jason Tatum, you gotta fix it.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Put That On God podcast. I'm your host, Dion Riley, and I'm here with my two co-hosts. Y'all introduce yourselves, man.
Eric Scott.
Jaden Klein. Y'all already know what we do. We're getting these topics. Team USA just lost to Lithuania 110 to 104. Are we stressing or is it happens?
Well, me and Jaden had a conversation previously off the podcast that this USA team isn't that good. So, honestly, I'm not surprised that they lost. And going forward, I won't be surprised if they lose to another team or get flat out eliminated because Anthony Edwards can't do it all by himself. Brandon Ingram's...
What happened to Austin Reeves? Austin Reeves is him.
What?
Austin Reeves is him. That's what I was under the impression.
Who put you under that impression?
Sorry, social media saying he's him. He's walking around with a Baptist walking out. I was under the impression that Austin Reeves is that guy.
He averaged 13 points last season.
Anyways,
he's still him.
Like I was saying, Anthony Edwards can't do it all by himself. Jalen Brunson, he's got to pick it up. Stop playing field.
Oh, yeah, you look crazy.
Jaren Jackson can't be filled, only getting 3 rebounds as the starting center. This is just, it's ridiculous. Why are you getting outplayed by Jonas Valanciunas, Travis Kelce Jr.? Why are you guys letting these less talented guys from Lithuania run you off the court? Down 15 at halftime? Like, where's the USA pride? Where's the USA pride at that they keep talking about? Come on,
I'm leaving the loss alone. They were down 15 at halftime. They only lost by 6 points. That's, you gotta go through trials and tribulations. USA lost last year in the Olympics. And they still got the gold medal. So, like I said, I'm on Team USA. Jalen Brunson's going to pick it up. Tyrese Halliburton's going to pick it up. Anthony Edwards, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is him, so.
Go ahead. Just for me. Put it on God.
I can't do that.
And perfect. That leads us right into our next topic. I'm glad you said Austin Reeves. We're going to be going over the top 5 most overrated players in the league. And I'll be starting it off. At number 1, guys can hate me. I don't care what you got to say. I got Draymond Green at number 1. Argue with me. Argue. What does he do?
How is he overrated? What is overrated about him?
I'm tired of guys
saying... He's a 4-time champion. Defensive savant.
Come on. Give it. Come on. Keep going.
What is overrated about Draymond?
Keep going. What else? Eat him up. Keep eating him up.
Sorry, buddy. Passing extravagant. Extraordinaire. Playmaker extraordinaire, like I said. Leader. Come on.
Like I said.
What are we talking about?
Like I said, let me get through the rest of the 4. Because it's just a whole bunch of eating going on right now. And I can't do it. So, like I said, at number 1, I got Draymond Green. At number 2, I got Rudy Gobert. Number 3, I have Kawhi Leonard. And I'm willing to go into depth and explain that after I finish. Number 4, I have Bradley Beal. And then number 5,
oh my gosh.
At number 5, I have Austin Reeves.
Perfect. I want to hear that Kawhi Leonard and Bradley Beal.
So perfect. I'll start off with Bradley Beal. So those 2 seasons he was averaging 30 in Washington. They didn't impress me. Okay, yeah, he was averaging 30.
Put that on God, that didn't impress you.
Sorry, Brody, it's not as impressive as everybody's making it seem. He averaged 30 the first year and missed the playoffs. Then Russ came. He got bailed out by an all-time great top 5 point guard of all time. He averaged 31 again, and they made it to what, the 8th seed and lost to Philly?
All right, Philly's a juggernaut.
They were the number 1 seed, and Ben Simmons isn't doing anything. In my opinion, they should have took them to 7. And then Bradley Beal, he's going to the Suns. I don't know what people expect. Do they expect him to average 30 again in Phoenix? Because that's not happening. Do they expect him to be a point guard and facilitate? Because that's not happening. Do they expect him to be the leader that they lost in Chris Paul? No, that's not happening. And the guy, he can't guard a parked car either. So What is he? He's going to be a glorified Landry Shamet over that joint.
Come on, that's insane. He's
Maybe
gonna be
it's
putting
hate.
up.
Maybe it's
That's
hate.
it. He's gonna be putting up more
20.
than Chris Paul.
Yeah, but he's not going to get 8 assists. He's not going to have the defense that Chris Paul brought. He's not going to have the IQ that Chris Paul brought.
Chris Paul,
He,
he wasn't
you would do.
defending anybody. Chris Paul was not defending anybody.
Sorry, Brody, he was still getting a high amount of steals. I don't care.
Chris Paul was not defending anybody. You heard what Pat Bev
Perfect.
said? This is baby
So,
food.
so
Baby
you would
food.
rather perfect out of most guards in the league in the West that you would see in the playoffs, you would rather have Bradley Beal defending than the Chris Paul.
Say that. But
So
you
what are you
said
talking about?
the defense that Chris Paul was going to bring that he had brought. Bradley
Sorry,
Beal's
Brody.
not defending anybody. It's not that
Chris
big of a
Paul,
disparity.
at 40 years old and stuffed like a muffin, he's still playing better defense than Bradley Beal.
He gonna say
And
stuff like a muffin.
and that's the end of it. It's no argument.
I just want to hear the Kawhi letter. I'm cool with the Bradley Beal. I want to hear the Kawhi letter.
Perfect. I'm sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, Kawhi's the king of LA." I heard Stephen A. Dickey first year when Kawhi got there and say, "Oh, Kawhi's the king of LA." He's proclaimed it because he's riding down in an old beat down car on an LA street. I don't want to hear that. It's number 2. He has not done anything for the Clippers but put on a few performances, bailing us out, getting us out of Game 7s against Luka.
Mm-hmm.
And when we needed him the most, you know what he does? He gets filled.
Perfect.
Just
let me know when you're finished.
he gets filled. And people still have the nerve to say, "Oh, when healthy, Kawhi may be the best guy." No, he's not.
You finished yet, bro? You finished.
Yeah, go ahead,
Eric,
bro.
watch this, Eric. If Kawhi is on this list, Kawhi's better than PG. PG should be on this joint too.
Sorry, Brody. PG's not held to the standard of Kawhi Leonard. That's why I can kill your argument easy.
Bruh, he's held the damn near the same standard. What, a notch below? What are we talking about?
Put that on God. That PG's held to the standard of Kawhi, one notch below.
That PG is not just Kawhi. They always, when they talk about the Clippers, they're always saying PG and Kawhi must be healthy. PG and Kawhi
Brody,
must perform, not just Kawhi.
Kawhi is the main problem. PG
PG
plays.
spilled too. What are we talking about?
They both be injured too. I would say Kawhi is more of a problem than PG.
Kawhi is more of a problem. He sat out a whole year for a partially torn, ACL?
Yeah, that's
true. Partially torn. Why would you want that joint to tear all the way?
In the playoffs, do you want a ring?
Sorry, why throw his whole career away for?
Sorry, Brody. I know people who played on partially torn ACLs, meniscuses in the NBA. So I don't want to hear that from Kawhi. I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. How dare you go sit out? How dare? I'm a Clippers fan, so this joint's pissing me off. How dare you go sit out and run? Okay, granted, they got past the Jazz, but you go and duck the Suns?
I'm sorry, he played in a couple games and he was operating.
No.
Kawhi, love that back work. Love that back work, Kawhi.
I'm not even talking about this last season. I'm talking about the season where PG was out there by himself. If he would have played, bruised and battered, they beat the Suns. I wholeheartedly believe that. And then he comes out the next year and gets failed after one game again. What is wrong with Kawhi? I don't want to hear any more Kawhi anything. As far as I'm concerned, the best player on that team as of right now is PG. If PG plays good, that's what gets the Clippers going. Because Kawhi came out first half of the season bojangling, taking off, playing one game, dropping 30 here to come out, drop 17. That guy is an issue. They seriously need to consider trade offers for him. And I'm saying it first.
Who's taking Kawhi?
That's the problem. That's why he's overrated. And guys still have the nerve to say he's top 5. No, you just proved my... No, continue, bro.
Perfect.
List your 5.
What's your overrated list, Eric?
I can't.
I'm gonna go mine in reverse order because I got 2 honorable mentions. First honorable mention, Jimmy Butler. I can explain it. Second, yeah. Second joint, and I'm a Lakers fan, so this kind of hurts. But Austin Reeves, y'all gotta stop. It's starting to piss me off bad.
That's where the argument is that he played and he performed in the playoffs.
He averaged 13 points last season.
Sorry, Brody.
Playoffs, he went to 20. In the playoffs, he went to 20. So why is he overrated?
Sorry, Brody.
Don't
Hillbilly.
Jimmy Butler on your Honorable mention is nasty. I'm gonna let you
No, it's
continue.
not. It's not. It's not. I'm coming for him. Y'all got questions? When I'm done, I can answer your questions. Number 5. I'm hurt because I'm a fan. I'm a big fan, but I have to say this. John Morant. I remember 2 seasons ago, I was arguing with Jaden, and I have to give him his roses. I was arguing for this man's job. Yeah, bro, he's better than De'Aaron Fox, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the fourth. He's going to go last season, no questions asked, spit in my face. He going to get the gun, do the joint on live. They're already going to punish him.
You were defending him.
I was defending him, and I'm still defending him. But listen.
So why did you bring that up?
On top of that fact, no, because like it was crazy to do it twice, fool. Like he shouldn't have done it twice. That was the part that crazy. Then on top of that, bro, I'm just not gonna lie. Like I was wrong. Like he's not better than De'Aaron Fox. Not only that, is like he has a good support. That I was wrong.
Glad that John Morant is not better than De'Aaron.
Perfect.
Put that on God.
Perfect.
From what I've seen, yeah. On God, I'm taking De'Aaron Fox over John Morant now. Yeah.
And put that on God. That has nothing to do with De'Aaron Fox last year.
I'm not gonna do that because it does in fact have to do with him doing last year. So my opinions are subject to change. Thank you so much. Boom.
Eric,
Number 4.
Eric, I keep asking you to stop coming on this podcast and hurting yourself. But what do you keep doing? You keep coming on the podcast and hurting yourself. Why?
Hey, listen. You seen De'Aaron Fox last season? He was hooping. Thank you so much. Listen. Hey, listen. I'm taking De'Aaron Fox
and had his team at a higher seed.
Hey, guess what? De'Aaron Fox hoop. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking De'Aaron Fox. Thank you so much. Next, number 4. Trae Young. I'm sick and tired of hearing Trae Young. I'm so tired of hearing Trae Young. I promise I'm tired of hearing Trae Young.
Viewers, this is an Eric hate list. This has nothing to do with overration. this is Eric hating on people.
Hey, listen. I like John Morant, so I don't know why you said that. But anyway, Trae Young, last season, 42% from the field, 33% from the 3. I don't want to hear nothing about him. And mind you, he shot his second lowest from 3 in his career. His first was his rookie year. I don't want to hear nothing about Trae. 3rd, and this one hurts me the most. I'm not going to lie. Like, this one hurts me the most. But I'm sick and tired of this guy going in the playoffs, inconsistent and spitting in my face. Jason Tatum, gotta fix it.
No, you're insane.
You gotta fix it. Yes, he's overrated, bro. I'm not putting him top 5. On God, I'm not putting him top 5. Thank you so much.
Jason Tatum overrated?
Yeah, in my opinion, yeah. Yeah, he is. Number 2.
I can agree with that. He's overrated in certain things.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely overrated.
As a whole,
top 5 overrated player in the NBA is Jason Tatum's on that list.
Yeah, because I gotta put him above.
He should be an honorable mention.
You should be honorable mention. Then I can't. Yeah, I wasn't gonna put Austin Reeves in 3rd. Number 2. Number 2. No. Number 2. And this, y'all can say, is for hating purposes.
James Harden, come on.
Anthony Towns.
Oh, perfect.
Not James. Oh, I forgot about James. Oh, man. Oh. Carl Anthony Towns is number 2. He's going to go in an interview. He's going to go in the interview. He's going to say, what's that dumb? He's going to say, it was more important what we did in Minnesota than what Denver did.
Sorry.
What are you talking?
He has a point. I'm with Cat.
Go ahead, Jaden. Tell me his point. Go ahead.
Now I'm going to get that. Finish your list because I want to go on my list. Who's number 1? I want to hear who number 1 is.
Rudy Gobert. No questions asked.
Leave you alone.
I hate him.
Get into my list.
That's
this is in no order.
Go ahead.
Sabonis is no reason 19 and 12 does not get you an all-star berth, and he stank it up. Sabonis is overrated. I'm sorry, he is. Rudy Gobert, he's on everybody's list. He stinks. D'Angelo Russell stinks.
Sorry, buddy. I think,
is he overrated?
Yes, his knees are buckled. He stinks. He should not be a starting point guard on the Lakers right now. He should not be. I'm sorry.
So
overrated.
So Gabe Vincent should be starting over him?
Yes.
Put it on God. Put it on God right now.
That Gabe Vincent should be starting over D'Angelo
Yes,
Russell right now.
put it
My
on
opinion
God.
on God, he should be. Gabe Vincent just nah.
If
Next,
anything, Gabe Vincent is more. You know what? I won't even do it. Go
Gabe
ahead.
Vincent was
Go
a
ahead.
leading star on that Miami team. That
He
Klay
was a
Thompson's
leading what?
overrated. Klay Thompson's overrated.
He's a
He
leading
is.
what?
He was one of the leading scorers. He was. That's not. It's not the end of you say. He carried that team when Jimmy Butler and company didn't show up. He was the main scorer on that team. Yes, he was.
Continue, bro.
Klay Thompson's overrated. He's a jack now. He's
Uh,
overrated.
Perfect.
He's not in the same conversations that he was in the prime of his career. He's overrated. And Dylan Brooks stinks. He's
And
who?
overrated as well.
knew
Who
somebody
rates him?
to pick him up.
Sorry,
No, he
a
thinks
lot of
he's
people
good.
like to say that he's a playmaker and he can create on the offensive end
Who the
and he's
hell
as well
said
as a
that?
defensive. Plenty of people say that off his Oregon tape and off early in his career. Now he has no bag and he can't shoot. Plenty of people say that.
Tell
Plenty of
me
people
one
say that.
person. Tell me one person who said.
Sorry, buddy.
Playmaker.
Twitter users. I be on Twitter heavy. Twitter users.
Yeah.
That's my list. Next, top 5 dunkers to ever dunk the ball in the NBA. Who was going
Oh
first? Eric, go
man,
first. Go ahead, Eric.
I got
Go ahead.
four. I got 4 honorable mentions.
four.
Prime Westbrook. Yeah, I got 4. Westbrook. He's just so crazy. Like he's OC. I can't lie to you.
So you're doing a top 9 list.
Derrick Rose. They're not top
Derrick
5.
Rose.
I don't know why you said that. I don't know why you
Derrick
said that.
Rose is a top 10 dunker of all time, Eric.
He's an honorable mention for top 5. Yeah.
He might
So
not even be
yeah.
top 15. If I'm being
That's
Go ahead.
frank.
crazy. I'm putting
Go ahead, Eric.
Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady is an honorable mention. And with the trajectory of his career, what I'm seeing with his athleticism, go ahead and put my boy John Moran on that joint. Honorable mention.
So you
Now
just
number 5. Number 5. Number 5.
Getting all that.
Just
Nah,
paying
you know what?
homage. Just paying homage to this guy. From what the tape I've seen in, the little 70s and stuff. Gotta put Julius Irvin, number 5. Guy's gonna run the joint, do the joint like this, boom, dunk it in the NBA Finals. Crazy
bro,
guy. Number 4.
bro.
Number 4. To me, top 2, or might be in his prime, the most athletic person to ever be in the NBA. LeBron James. Man, he's crazy, fool. His tape before he left Cleveland that first time, bruh, he's gonna call the screen, bruh. See Paul Pierce, call the screen, boom. They gonna blitz the drink. He gonna go in and out. See KG in the rim. Come here, bruh. Boom, dunk on him. He's crazy as
He
hell.
said, "Come here, bro."
He said, come here, bruh. Nothing to talk about. He's gonna see Jason Terry. They go oop the drink. Jason Terry don't know what happened. Next thing you know, boom, Bron nuts on his head. Boom, dunk on him. He's crazy as hell. 3.
That's a Glaze Session, but just continue.
That snake from LA. That Black Mamba, God rest his soul. Kobe Bryant, fool. Third.
Don't.
Bro, gonna see Dwight Howard in the paint. Dwight Howard, as tall as he is, he gonna walk him down. Boom, dunk on him, put his nuts on him. Boom. Crazy as hell fool. He's OC. Number 2, my GOAT, MJ.
MJ is not top 10.
He's not top 10? He's not top 10?
Top 10 dunker.
Put
MJ
on
is
God.
not a top
Put on
10.
God. Put on God.
MJ is not a top 10 dunker
On
of all
God,
time.
he's not.
On God,
On God, he's not. On God, I
he's
believe
not.
that.
On God, he's not. Go ahead and say your number 1. Say your number 1. Dion, you going next or I'm going next?
Nah, I think I should be saved for last because I'm going to piss a lot of people off.
Perfect.
Wow.
Go ahead. Go ahead and say Vince Carter so we can move on.
Yeah, my number 1 is Vince Carter. I ain't got nothing else to say. Y'all got it.
Top
Y'all
5
won.
dunker. Everybody I'm about to name is a better dunker than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was never doing an East Bay in between his legs. Find a film where he did that. He was never doing
Knock
a
him off.
360 William. He was never
Knock
doing
him
any of
off.
that. Zach LaVine's a better dunker than Michael Jordan. Vince
Perfect.
Carter's a better dunker than Michael Jordan. Blake Griffin's a better dunker than
I said
Michael
Vince
Jordan.
Carter.
Aaron
Perfect.
Gordon's a better dunker than
game,
Michael
man.
Jordan. LeBron James is a better dunker than
game,
Michael
man.
Jordan. What are we talking about?
In game, man.
That's your
In
5?
game, man.
Yes, that's my 5. In no
Perfect.
order.
Perfect. I'm about to give y'all my 5 in order. At number 5, I know old heads are about to be mad at me, but guess what? You know what? Let me start off with my honorable mentions. Honorable mention: Jason Richardson and Blake Griffin.
I
At
can say
number
that.
5, at number 5, I have Vince Carter. Yeah,
Vince at
we like to
5.
say yes, he's number 5, and I'm going to
Okay.
explain why. Number 5, a lot of guys might say, "Oh, Vince Carter, he's the originator of all these East Bays and stuff." Okay, cool, perfect. But oh, sorry, times go on and people evolve. Number 4, I have Zion Williamson.
Forgot about him.
Nobody's going to sit here and tell me Zion Williamson isn't a better dunker than Vince Carter nor MJ. He was a better dunker in high school, and he's in the league now. He's just been getting better as time goes on. Please carry on. Number 3, Aaron Gordon. I don't think I need to explain. Him and Zach LaVine had the greatest dunk contest ever, and it's not even an
That's
argument.
true. That's
Number
true.
2, Zach LaVine. Number 2, Zach LaVine. I don't need to explain. And number 1, this is where it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. I have Derrick Jones Jr. I've never seen anybody as crazy as him, and I can put that on something. I've never seen anybody as crazy as Derrick
Put
Jones
on
Jr.
God.
He's
Oh
a better
God, I
dunker
have
than Michael
not.
Jordan for sure.
I have not.
He's a better dunker than
You
Michael
put him
Jordan.
at number 1.
Derrick Jones is the best dunker I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes, for
You can't
sure.
hate on it. If you're
I
talking about
respect.
skill dunking the ball, then
I
I mean
respect your
Derrick Jones
list.
be doing crazy stuff.
I respect your list.
And Eric, just to even disrespect MJ a little bit even more, I gave I
You
gave
go,
you Jason,
Dicky.
I gave you Jason Richardson and Blake Griffin, so
I
that's 7.
I would say Jason
So that's
Richardson. Okay.
so
Paul George, I'll get it out for you.
I wasn't even gonna say him, but we're still missing guys like Gerald Green.
Oh my gosh.
Gerald Green. We're still missing guys like Gerald Green. We're still missing guys like PG, as he said. I didn't want to name him, but there you have it. I'm gonna name him. We're still missing guys.
This
Am
is
I
crazy.
crazy? Am I crazy enough to say a guy like, you know, Glenn Robinson is a better dunker? I might be. I might
I
be.
guess we just gonna have to
Insane.
agree to disagree, bro.
Glenn Robinson the third. Did
I
you see what he
guess.
was doing in the dunk contest?
He was mad capping. I'm not giving you Glenn Robinson, man. He's out the league right now.
I guess we'll
Put that
agree
on
to
the guys out the
disagree,
league.
bro.
I don't care if
So
he's out the league or not. Is Dennis Smith Jr. a better dunker than MJ?
oh.
Is Hamidou Diallo a better dunker than
It's
MJ? And I
Hamadou
can
Diallo.
go on. What are you getting so crazy for?
Hey, listen. I guess we'll just agree to disagree, bro. At that point.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
gosh. Lonnie Walker's a better dunker than MJ too.
He goes,
If that's
And
the if
Andrew
be that as
Wiggins
it
is a
may,
better dunker than Wake.
gosh.
can't even get
Jokes,
the
Wait,
jokes,
sentence out.
jokes.
Hey, man.
Jokes. Perfect.
If that's what y'all say, man, I guess we agree to disagree.
my gosh.
Getting into our last segment of the day, the NFL season is approaching very shortly, so we are ranking the divisions, the teams in the division, and we're going by division ranking. So starting off with the AFC East, I'll go first. The
Mm-hmm.
Bills, they have a top 5 quarterback, a top 5 defense. Like there's no even question there at the top of the division. Next, the Dolphins. No, not the Jets. The Dolphins. Tua had the best QBR as a quarterback last season, and if they're healthy with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, not a question. Then I have the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, we'll see. He's 50, so I mean, we'll see.
Not
And the
50. Sorry.
and the Patriots, they have a top 5 defense. They have got a couple guys, Zeke, Juju, but they're still at the bottom. They might have potential to come up though.
Perfect. I'll be going next. My list is pretty similar. I just like to interchange the Dolphins and the Jets. If we were to do that overrated list, I would wholeheartedly be putting Tua and Tyreek Hill on that list. I really don't see what Tyreek Hill brings as a receiver
Nah,
besides
you're
speed.
crazy.
Nah,
You're
come
crazy.
on,
Bro,
bro. Dion, that's
You're
ridiculous.
crazy.
Come on, bro.
Tyreek Hill, bro.
Dion, what
Tyreek
the
Hill,
hell, bro?
bro. Tyreek Hill is just fast, bro. He's not even a real receiver.
Oh God,
It's
Tyreek
not.
Hill is one of the best route runners as well.
Is he a top 5 receiver in the league?
Yes,
Yes.
Put that on
yes.
God.
Dion, name the 5 receivers that are better than Tyreek Hill.
He has us
Devontae
getting
Adams.
off topic. Devontae Adams is filled. Don't say DeAndre Hopkins. He's filled too.
You know what? I won't even get off topic, but that's my list: Bills, Jets, Dolphins, and Patriots. Guys
Um,
is trying to piss me off. Talk about Tua.
my list,
Nah,
my list is similar to Jaden's, except that Honestly, 2 and 3 could be interchangeable between the Jets and Dolphins, Dolphins and Jets. I could see the Jets being second. I could see the Dolphins being second. But for sure, I have the Bills at number one. I think they're going to win the division again. And I have the Patriots last. I think their defense will keep them in some games. And, they still have Bill Belichick, so you can't really count them out. But I don't see them making no noise in that division. So,
Perfect. Moving on, AFC North. I guess I'll continue and go first. I have the Bengals, top 3 quarterback, best receiving core in the league. They're going to be in the Super Bowl this year. They're going to be in the Super Bowl this year.
Put that on
Still,
God.
that I believe that the Bengals have a legitimate shot to be in the Super Bowl this year. On the God, I believe that.
You
Anyways,
see how he's
next,
going to run. Go ahead,
next,
continue, bro.
and this is just for you. Next, I have the Steelers. Kenny Pickett with that amazing receiving core. You got George
I don't have to take
Pickens,
this.
Deontay
I
Johnson,
don't have to
Pat
take this.
Fryerman.
I can quit the
Like
podcast
scary
right now. I
offense,
don't have to
scary
take this.
offense.
I could
If
quit the
Kenny
podcast
Pickett,
right now. I don't have to take this.
if Kenny Pickett is healthy and he continues to
I
perform
could
and
stop right
improve,
now.
the Steelers would be second, and they have that outstanding defense.
I'll stop right now. I could quit right now.
Number 3, I have the Ravens. I just can't trust Lamar in the tandem of
What?
Lamar and OBJ. I can't trust that. I can't
Wanted
trust
him to
that.
say the Browns so bad, bro. Oh
Mark
my God.
Andrews is not even fully healthy. He's still on his path to recovery. Just let us please pray that he doesn't have a self setback. Else Deshaun Watson and the Browns are going to be third. And that leads me to my 4th team. Deshaun Watson and the Browns. And Deshaun Watson can prove I wholeheartedly have the Browns above the Ravens.
Perfect.
You just
I'll
sat
be
there
going.
for your whole thing and just ate up, and you have no problem with that as
Nah,
a
I did
grown
it.
man.
I proof stats
I
that
can't
I
be
give
worried about you.
gave
I
theoreticals as
can't
well.
be. I can't be. I can't be worried about you. I can't be. I can't be worried
Perfect.
about you.
I'm not even wasting any time. I got the Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, and the Browns. But let's just say,
There he comes. Go ahead, say it.
this, the sexual offender that Deshaun Watson is. Let's see, let's say if he puts that mindset that he does into women into the game, who knows?
Okay. Well, my list. I got and I'll explain each reason why. I got the Ravens one.
Lagging.
I got the Ravens at
Ravens,
one.
what? What?
Yeah, I got the Ravens winning that division. I got the Bengals second. I got the Steelers third. I don't think a team coached by Mike Tomlin is gonna have a losing season or
It's
come in
got me
last. And I got
sweating,
the
bro.
Browns last. I got the Ravens first simply because, Lamar finally
What?
got some real
Oh,
receivers.
OBJ?
And I think they're gonna be Zay
OBJ
Flowers.
hasn't
You
played in
haven't mentioned him this whole time. You haven't mentioned Zay
Zay
Flowers. You haven't
Flowers. What,
mentioned
a
Zay Flowers the
rookie?
whole time. OBJ could be number 2 and Zay Flowers could be number 1. I'm not
Is
worried.
Zay
I'm not
Flowers
worried
a
about you.
rookie?
You know what?
Is Zay Flowers a rookie?
What does that mean? What does
You
that
haven't
mean?
seen him play in the
Like,
NFL ever. And
so what does
you
that
have
mean?
him and he's the number 1 receiver. You have never seen him play.
I said he could be number 1. It could be interchangeable between him and Odell, but
So
I say
the
that
great
they're going to be
Lamar
dangerous.
Jackson relying on a rookie?
That's sick
The
work,
great
Eric. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
He's
Him,
relying on a rookie.
OBJ being
Okay, see, this is the joint
that's
that be
sick.
frying me about you because it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna get off topic. I have the Ravens going first.
Whoa,
Bengals,
you
I
about to
have
get
them.
on
I
my
have
butt.
them. I want to so badly destroy you right now, but you know what? I'm trying to be calm. I'm trying to be calm. I got Bengals number 2 because Joe Burrow's what is he predicted this the first 6 weeks? I think the Ravens will just they'll be first and the Bengals will be second. I think they'll both make the playoffs though. The Steelers will be third simply because of Mike Tomlin. And the Browns are gonna be last because I don't care what Deshaun Watson does. They will not be better than anybody else in their division. So
You could put that on God.
on God I believe that.
He gonna duck it and say he believes that. No. Moving on.
Moving on. I'll start it again. The AFC South, I got the Jaguars. They're clearly the best team. They just added Calvin Ridley on top of Christian Kirk, Zay Jones. I mean, there's nothing else to be said. Then I got the Titans. You got three filled guys: Ryan Tannehill, DeAndre Hopkins, and Derrick Henry. They're filled to the brim, and they can't stay healthy. So they're number two. Then the Texans, the coach, they're gonna be fighting for that number one pick. So that's my list.
Perfect. You know, it's pretty much going to be the same list. I don't really think we got to get into the details. Jaguars, Titans, and then I'll be Colts and Texans. It's that simple. Real terrible division.
We all agree. Same list: Jaguars, Titans, Colts, Texans.
Perfect. AFC East, clearly the Chiefs, Super Bowl champions, but they
Whoa,
don't have a
AFC
good
East.
receiving.
Whoa.
AFC
AFC
East.
West, my fault. AFC West. I'm looking at this NFC East. Oh man, I'm drooling. Anyways,
Wait till I
AFC
get to
West.
you. You just wait.
AFC AFC West, Super Bowl champions, but they don't have any receivers. I mean, Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney. The only receiver they have is Travis Kelce. So I don't know. Then the Chargers, they're a good team, but they cannot be trusted. They blew that 27-point lead against the Jaguars. That's horrible. Then I have the Broncos, but Russ stinks. And the Raiders, they got Jimmy Garoppolo, but he's a major downgrade from Derek Carr, so they'll be last.
Perfect. Once again, Chiefs number 1, Chargers 2, Broncos 3 for Russell Wilson respect off the field and flat out either purposes to what he's putting future through. And the Raiders last, got no respect for Jimmy Garoppolo. No respect for a lot of guys on that Raiders team, and I still got it's a love and hate relationship between me and Devontae Adams, but wish them all of the worst. Still, I'm still standing on that. Moving on to you, Eric.
I got the same list. Chiefs first, Chargers second, Broncos. I think they'll improve with the addition of Sean Payton as the head coach and stuff. And then I got the Raiders last. I don't believe in Jimmy G. And Devontae Adams is not enough. And Devontae Adams is just not enough. I don't respect him at all. I ain't gonna lie.
This is Jimmy Garoppolo hate, son. I might make it a thumbnail.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. The NFC Beast. Eric, take it away. I would like to hear what you have to say first.
That's perfect. Number 1, I think for the first time in a long time, the division's going to have a repeat winner. I got the Eagles. Second, of course, I got Dak and the Cowboys, even though Dak really stinks. But their receiving core and their defense, it'll take them there. Number 3, I got the Washington Commanders third. Sam Howell has shown great improvements. He's shown that he can lead this team to victory. Hail to the Commanders, of course. And the
Don't
fourth,
even say her name. Don't even.
And then fourth, I got them guys from New York. They think they got an addition of Waller coming. They got their little running back. So they'll make division games competitive or whatever. I guess they trust in Daniel Jones or whatever.
Put it on God. Put it on God that you actually have. That's your actual list. Put that on God. That's your actual list, and you can wholeheartedly just put it on God.
On Jesus Christ of Nazareth, that is my actual list, and I definitively have the Commanders above the Giants. And don't make me act crazy, because I might be able to put it on God that we will sweep the Giants.
Dion, please go next.
Go ahead.
Dion, you might not get your list out when I get on him. You might not get your list out, I'm telling you.
The NFC Beast, the correct way. The Eagles, deep team, can't take nothing away from them. Then the Giants. Daniel Jones.
Put it on God. Put it on God. I don't want to hear nothing else. Put it on God. Put it on God. Put it on God. I don't want to hear nothing else. Nothing else.
On God, I believe that.
On God, you have the Giants second.
Yes, and I can explain why.
Yeah, go ahead. Floor's yours.
Daniel Jones, he might not get you 400 yards and 3 touchdowns like Dak, but Dak has shown that he's the most inconsistent player in that fucking in that division. He's the most inconsistent player. He'll get you 400 yards one game, and then he'll give you 200 yards and 2 interceptions and a fumble loss. Like, what are we talking about? Daniel Jones has been the most consistent quarterback in that division. I
Put
can
that
put
on
that on
God.
God.
Put that
Perfect.
bullshit on God right now.
Let me finish.
No, put it
Let
on
me.
God right now. No.
Anyways, Daniel Jones
He
has
gonna
been the
run.
most
He
consistent.
gonna run.
Daniel Jones has been the most consistent quarterback. Daniel Jones I'm pretty sure he had the least interceptions in that division as well. And for you to sit here and tell me that Sam Howell, granted, they do have Eric Bieniemy, but they're scared of him. They're not even taking his coaching. So, why? What has Sam Howell shown you? What has Sam Howell
Well,
shown you?
if tuned into the preseason game when we played Baltimore and we ended their little
Oh.
streak or whatever. Yeah, he showed me great signs in that game.
Anyways, the Cowboys can't be trusted. Yeah, the talent's there. The talent's always there, but they cannot be trusted.
But the Giants can be
And
trusted.
yes, they can. Their coaching, yes, they can. Their defense has major improvement. Like you said, 3 new receivers: Darren Waller, Paris Campbell, and Jalen Hyatt. Yes, they
You're
can be
naming
trusted.
Paris Campbell
Daniel,
as a receiver.
yes, I am. Daniel Jones did all what he did last season. He might, like I said, granted, he's not going to give you 400, but he's going to give you 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 75 yards on the ground. He's going to do that, and he was consistent. He did not turn the ball over. And where you have Dak Prescott, a turnover machine, and he's injury prone at that.
So let me get this
Like,
straight.
bro, what are you talking about?
So let me ask you, right? You're telling me Dak Prescott, he was a turnover machine last season, right?
Yes, he was. You can't say
And they
Daniel
were
Jones was.
still better than you. And Daniel Jones was
That's not going to happen this season.
and
This
it's
is
not
not
gonna
going to happen this
happen
season.
because of an addition of Paris Campbell. You just negated.
Darren.
Wait.
Oh, perfect. Paris.
No. I'm gonna give you a chance. But this is the thing that be frying me about you. You just negated the addition of Odell to the Ravens, but you're gonna include Paris Campbell as an
I named
addition to
3
the
people.
Giants.
I named 3 people.
Name 3 people other than Paris Campbell. Who are the other 2,
I
bro?
said, perfect. You want to go through the additions of the whole team? Then you
No,
have
just give
Darren
me the
Waller,
receivers. I gave you Darren Waller.
Jalen
Cool.
Wyatt. We got Sterling Shepard back. We got Sterling. Oh my gosh, Isaiah Hodgins coming
You
off a
get
big second half
Sterling
last
Shepard.
season. Like, what are we talking about? Isaiah Hodgins had a big second half of the year last season. Like,
Let me
he's
just ask
coming.
you.
What are you talking about?
Hey,
You
Jaden,
cannot
let me
name.
just ask you.
You cannot name 5 receivers on the Ravens right now. You cannot do that.
Please, let me just ask you, Jaden. Let me just ask you, man to man. I've known you for now 5 years. Man to man. Eric to Jaden. Forget that Deion's here. Forget that there's a camera, all of that. Man to man. Do you wholeheartedly believe, man to man, that what you just did, you wholeheartedly believe that, and that wasn't the cream of the crop when it
On
comes to
God, I
dick
believe
eating?
that. On God, I believe that. On God, I believe that. I just gave you as the reason why. Dak Prescott is a turnover
Okay.
machine. We saw what he was doing in training camp. Like, what? Deion,
Okay.
please go ahead. I don't believe in Dak. I won't
Okay.
believe in Dak.
He was a turnover machine last season. They were better than you, but now it's going to be different.
Yeah,
Okay, no problem.
yeah, because
Dion, the floor is yours.
Cooper
The
Rush
floor is
carried
yours.
them.
Cooper Rush carried the Cowboys.
Yes, he was
the
4-1.
actual.
He was 4-1. Cooper Rush was 4-1, and Dak Prescott wasn't injured. It was injured. He was 4-1. Therefore, he
My
carried
gosh,
them.
This
He
why I
they
carried
got
them.
pray.
Trey Lance now too.
This why I pray. Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Dion. Go ahead. Give me your list, bro.
The actual correct list: Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, then the Commanders.
Okay, bro. Okay. You took the
No way.
easiest list. I'll go
No
Cal. Not doing it. You done, bro?
Oh,
way.
wait.
Yeah.
And before we go, I'm going to put a hot take on right now.
And you just have to put it on God. So if you can't put it on God, don't even bother saying it.
On God, I believe it's a possibility of this happening. I wholeheartedly believe that this season, the NFC East might be the first division to send all of its team to the playoffs. I wholeheartedly believe
Sorry,
that
Sam
can happen.
Howell's not doing that.
We'll see.
Sam Howell is not capable of doing that. I've
Don't
seen
make
enough
me
of it.
put it on God that I believe he'll have a better season than Daniel Jones. You better leave me alone.
Please, put that on God.
You want that? You want that? I know he was
You
going
gonna
there.
run. You gonna run. Anyways, NFC North. Who wants to start? And do you want me to continue to start?
It don't matter.
Perfect. I have the Vikings as number one. But this division can go either way. But the Vikings, they won 13 games last season. They got Justin Jefferson. But they lost Adam Thielen. They lost Dalvin Cook. Who else they lose? They lost Patrick Peterson. Like they lost so much. So this could
Patrick
very well
Peterson, bro.
be the he was a starting cornerback. They
Okay.
lost that. So then I have the Bears. They got DJ Moore, Deontay
You have the
Freeman.
Bears
The
second?
defense, yeah, dude, the
Oh,
defense is
wow.
brolic now. They got a lot of people in the defense. Oh my gosh, they got T.J. Edmonds, the markets. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Then I have the Lions. Even though Jamison Williams suspended for the first 6 games, I believe Jared Goff and Amon Ra can carry those guys. Then the Packers, a lot of young talent, but don't think Julian Love can pull it off. Sorry.
Deion, you go. You go.
Got the Vikings. Then I got the Packers second. I don't care what. I really don't care what guys got to say. I know who I am. Y'all know who I am. And
No,
what I am
say
is
who
a
you
Packers,
are.
and what I am is a Packers fan.
You're
And I'm willing to admit that.
You know it.
You know
No.
exactly who you are.
Oh,
You know what you are.
what are you guys trying to imply?
I'm not implying anything. You're an outright dick eater. That's what you are. What the hell? I ain't implying nothing. What?
Language.
Perfect. We're gonna have to agree to disagree, but then I have the Bears, and last but not least, I have those god awful Lions.
Yeah. Okay,
Bro, the
that's
Lions are
perfect.
not awful. No.
The Lions are god awful, but the Packers are going to be second. It's no problem. I have the Vikings first. I have the Lions second. I have the Bears third. And I have the Packers as bottom of
But
my shoe garbage. They'll be last. The bottom of my shoe garbage.
Stop disrespecting the Packers.
They're going to stink. They might win 4 games this season. Might.
That's a big might. They might be in number one pick
Put it on
conversation.
I can put it on God they're winning more than 4 games.
Perfect. Go ahead.
We're waiting. He's going to run. He's going to run.
Right, perfect. The NFC South. Take it away.
NFC South. With the addition of Derek Carr, I got the Saints first. Falcons, pretty solid or whatever. They'll be second. Bucks, they'll be third. Panthers will be last. This division sucks, so I don't really want to talk about them too much. So yeah, that's my list.
I think my list is similar to Saints. Got Derek Carr, upgrade from Jameis Winston.
Definitely.
Talented team, top 10 defense. We all know about the Saints. Then I have the Falcons. They got Bijan Robinson.
And the addition of Taylor Heineke as well. Anyway, continue.
They have the easiest schedule in the league. So, I guess. Then I have the Buccaneers. Brady's gone. Y'all won the division last season, but it's not going to happen. You went from Brady to Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, that's awful.
It's bad. That's awful. And then they got the Panthers. Bryce Young. Yeah. I got the Panthers last.
Perfect. Saints, Falcons. I don't want to just write off the Buccaneers like that. That's who's to say Baker Mayfield doesn't come out here.
Dion, come on. Don't piss me off, bro. Come on. I'm trying to be calm, bro. Come on. Don't get on my nerves.
Who's to say Baker Mayfield doesn't come out here, tap back into his old self. But interchangeable. I'm not really that high on the Falcons. I don't, Then last but not least, Panthers. I don't even know who their coach is, what he's planning on doing. I don't even know anything about that organization.
Bryce Young.
That's all. There's 10 other people that need to be on the field helping this Bryce Young guy out. But moving on.
And last but not least, the NFC West. Dion, would you like to start it this time? I know you love the 49ers. So.
No, I don't love the 49ers. I just respect their defense a whole lot, and that's why I got them
Because they be
number
beating
1.
you up in the playoffs?
Whoa, when's the last time you witnessed a championship? Exactly.
Whoa, we both saw one, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, Jay.
Remember it quite vividly as well. I don't know about this guy though. So.
We got it this year. Upset alert.
You can't put that
No
on
great
God. Go
question.
ahead,
But
Dan.
anyways, 49ers. Then I got the Cardinals.
You got the
Then
card. Wow, that's
yeah, I do.
What?
wow.
What?
Yeah, I do have the
Wow.
Cardinals.
No.
I do have the Cardinals. Joke. I'm going with Geno Smith and those Seahawks again. They they surprised me. Geno Smith was putting on a fake good performance. I need to see that joint again, because I'm not a buyer. But then I'll be going then I'm going to Cardinals and the Rams, they can kick rocks. They don't know what they're doing over there. They're losing to everybody.
Perfect. I have the 49ers. They've been to their last 3 out of 4 NFC championships. They got talent. See my CD ball, you, Brock Purdy, or Sam Darnold. I don't know which one's going to start, but elite team. Then I got the Seahawks. Seahawks, Geno Smith. Oh my gosh. So he used to be on the Giants, and I saw a light out of you. And I was always telling people that
No,
I
you
no,
can
need
I
to
quit
let
won't
the
let
Brady.
podcast
I
right now.
won't let this go. I won't let that go. No, he used to play for the Giants and you stunted his growth. That's what you guys did. You guys hurt
Sorry,
him bad. You hurt his career bad.
he was under Eli Manning, learning a lot from that Hall of Fame quarterback. So
That awful guy.
That
I gotta give
mediocre
it to
at
him.
best quarterback?
Next, I got the Rams, but Matthew Stafford, Aaron Donald, and Cooper Kupp. Actually, Cooper Kupp is out as of right now. So Aaron Donald, Matthew Stafford. I mean, I guess Van Johnson, Van Jefferson, but and then I got the Cardinals. They're rebuilding. Kyler Murray's still. I don't see them going past 5 wins. Go there.
I got 49ers first. Top 3 defense. Second best tight end. They'll be nice. They're gonna win their division. Number 2, I liked what I seen out of Geno Smith. I got the Seahawks going second. DK Metcalf, all that stuff. Rams third. And the Rams are solely third because I just don't think anything is going to happen out of the Cardinals. I think they're going to put on a performance for the ages when they get beat up this season. They're going to get beat up a lot this season. So I have the Cardinals last. That's my division.
Yeah, just news, and I just got a text from JJ Watt and Larry Fitzgerald. They're coming back, so that's why I had those guys third in that division. They're actually coming back. Just think I'm lying. I got proof. Not worried about you. I got proof.
That has been another amazing episode.